I be stacking up chips like Lego. Badass bitch bag matching my stilettos. In it full of paper, same color as a gecko. I'm laying on the boat across the water where the deck low. Rolling up some petrol. I ain't got no service. Still I got my metro. Don't need no disturbance. Drowning me, I let go. I'm floating to the surface. These niggas set you up slow and take you down on purpose. Facts.
That's right. You are now tuned in to the Music Shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug. Yeah, that's right. Hi, haters. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? Everybody, what's going on? hmm don't you just love the sound of that? It is time to get this party started here on the Music Shop with Miss Music. All right, all right, all right. Yes, we got sound effects in the building. I am stepping up my game. Yes, I am. Welcome everybody to, my house, my show. 91.3 The Plug and Miss Music at the Music Shop. Man, I am bringing you to you Alice in Wonderland, mushrooms and all. So we have got like a killer artist that is going to be on tonight. I came across him watching somebody else. Yeah, that part. It happens just like that, people. And then boom, voila, he's on the show. Okay, so I'm bringing on tonight. Yes, let's welcome in King Polo. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? Appreciate you for having me on the show.
Oh, appreciate you coming. First of all, we gotta start with where you representing.
So I'm representing New Hampshire. It's up right above Boston, Massachusetts, the New England area.
Mm.
New Hampshire, born and raised.
I am working myself up, people. I'm going up from Boston. I'm going down. I'm going east. I'm going west. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah, so I came across your music and I was like, oh, he pretty tight. And then I got to see some other music too where you started collabing with people and I was like, yo, I really like him. So I'm
Yo.
like, you know what? Let me hit you up and see if you'll come on. And what'd you do?
Here we are right now.
Here we are. He answered and boom, voila, he is booked. Now I'm gonna be booking for the next month, so y'all definitely hit me up so I can fill up, the calendar days. Like he just filled up one of them. Oh my gosh! So why don't you go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about your music, like what type of music you make?
So my music, I'd have to say my music flow is like it's like mainstream storytelling. So
Mm.
I do it in a way where I use the mainstream because I'm very versatile from what you've seen with my music. I can do all types. So I can do songs for ladies, songs for chilling with the boys, like hype music to be in the gym or just be relaxed and chilling. So like I'm able to have that versatility and then storytelling along with it, like a lot of the stuff and experiences I've been through or experienced other people go through that I've kind of like sat there and like been in the back seat while they're going through it type deal. You know what I mean? Like a lot of mental health stuff is what I put into my music too. And like we like this is where I'm from, but it doesn't mean just because I came from this bullshit doesn't mean this is my life. Doesn't mean I got to keep going with it. You feel?
Most definitely. But a lot of people doesn't they don't realize that's a part of maturity though.
Mhm.
And it comes to a point where you want to make that choice to be more mature and to pay more
Exactly.
attention to your choices and your decisions and how you calculate things because a lot of people they're either thinking from their heart or they're thinking from their mind. But see, the thing is people don't understand the balance is the in between part.
Exactly.
That's where you need to go from. You don't just think logically, but you got to think with your heart too because where do we find our most fulfillment in is our passion. And where does our passion lie? You know what I mean?
Oh,
It comes from the heart. So yeah. So I think it's great that you, of all people, is sitting here doing what you love best and being able to, express that passion and yet being mature in your masculine, your upright divine masculine masculinity to be able to put that out there and let people know, hey, you know, I'm not perfect, But check out my music. My music hot. You know what I mean?
Yup.
It's whatever you put yourself into, you gonna get back from it. So people to understand
Exactly.
the energy is reciprocal. Same thing with our music. It just depends what we put into it. If we got the pot and we working up some, some stuff in the lab, and we come out and it's magic, it's you can't take that away from you. And there's a few
Exactly.
tracks that I seen that I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like give me little goosebumps and stuff. So we definitely gonna check that out. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Give me a little information about your background. Like how did you get into music?
So I actually started doing music a while ago with my boys. I just kind of started freestyling with them, and then like I just freestyled with them one day, and like I felt so much of my like a lot of stuff I had like like so you know what I mean, stuff down to a dark spot came up, and I like felt the weight off my shoulders almost, you know what I mean? And like I was like, all right, cool. So this is the way that I can get what I need to say out without anybody trying to like shut me up or go run to the next person and try to use it as like ammo against me when I'm down on my back, and like and then I'm able to like make it sound good and like sound like an art, you know what I mean? So people are like, oh, this is really good. Then they start listening to it more. They're like, oh, he's actually talking about something and not just rhyming to rhyme.
That's great. So starting out with the boys and then now being in the studio, like
Yo.
what's that like, I mean the transition is definitely there because you're a place where you're comfortable, and then you're changing the atmosphere up. Doesn't it get a little
Yo.
bit like challenging at times or make you nervous? Are you now comfortable?
So it definitely earlier stages it was definitely challenging. There was
Hmm.
a lot of time. So I'm 28 now. I've been doing this since like 13, 14. So I got about like 14, 15 years into it. There was a lot of times. A good amount of me being an artist was learning what not to do or learning the background. Like, okay, a lot of people are going to say they're your managers or say they're this or do all these things for you just so they can get a pay cut from you, but they're not really doing anything more than you. I had to go through a bunch of losses, I guess, to find out which way I really needed to go and which direction I really needed to go. And it was challenging at first. Now it definitely can still be challenging juggling a lot of different things at once, like booking my own shows, my own video shoots, my own studio times, radio interviews, all that stuff. But it's getting a lot easier now where I can just because I have like a system that's working for me. So it's
So you
definitely
learn
gotten
to
easier.
adjust. Yeah, that is so awesome. You learn to adjust. Then I like that. Um, yeah, I mean, doing it that long, and and you're handling your own business, eventually you'll get to a point where you'll be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I can work out a system. I'm starting to do that with the show. I'm starting to be able to
Yeah,
work out a system, and I'm like, okay, from scheduling, yeah, because I'm doing it all from the scheduling to the actual show and the material and the criteria.
yeah,
Like if we do a show and the live stream messes up, when I get done with the show, I won't even post it. I'll go take it down and I'll fix it and I'll put it back together. And then
yeah,
I'm not posting it until I fix it and put it back up. That way, even though it's a live, you know what I'm saying? Like there's just some moments where it's like, man, I gotta cut that out, man. I can't let it
exactly.
ride like that from my artist. Like I
Yeah,
really, I mean, I know it happened on live, but if they weren't watching, they don't know. So I can go fix it and
yeah,
slide in, and only the people that and they ain't gonna see it after I fix it. So
yeah.
I'm be slick like that, but
And there's a lot to
I
podcasts and
care.
stuff too. There's a lot of behind the scenes too that people don't realize. People think it's just, oh, I'm just gonna hop on in front of this camera and talk real quick. It's like, nah, you gotta plan to make sure you have the right questions that are gonna actually get a substance answer and not just like a yes or a no. But then also not put the person in a situation or yourself in a situation to look a certain way. And people don't realize that. They think it's really just hopping in front of a camera and talking, but you gotta have a whole game plan to it.
Yeah, it's not easy because sometimes, like me, I can be comfortable on my own shows. But if
Hmm.
I go to like a strange foreign show, oh my gosh, like I start to get into an anxiety attack. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, what the hell's wrong with you? You do fine on your shows, but then you go
Right?
over to somebody's shows and you get all like hot and sweaty, and my adrenaline starts pumping and my blood pressure starts going up. And I'm like, I'm starting to shake a little bit. And yeah, because I was doing some of these shows where I had popped on because people asked me to come on, and some of the YouTubers that I was following, and I popped on, and at first I was really, really nervous, but after a while I got comfortable. You can see it
Yo,
in the videos. But I mean, at first, even if it's like a call in, I could be calling down to the radio station, and I'm a radio person, and I be getting like the jitters and stuff. But how do you handle that when you get the jitters? I mean, I know you've been in it 15 years, but there's got to be some times in life where things are crazy and
Oh
you
yeah,
get to a point where you go
definitely.
to step on the stage and you're just not ready for that moment, but you got to put yourself into that moment. How do you prepare for that? How do you do that, being that you know who you are and at that point that you're having one of those moments? How do you deal with that?
So I kind of, I just, it always happens, honestly, at every show I have, I get that. It's that initial anxiety of just getting up there. But once I'm on the way to get up there, it's like, all right, I'm good. It's just like, for example, going to the gym. Most of people's problem is not being at the gym, it's getting to the gym. But like, once you're there, you're like, all right, I'm here, I'm about to go in. And I've learned within myself, I'm always nervous on shows because I'm like, all right, I don't know how I want to start the show. I don't know how to do this. But now I have this, like a routine on the way I do my shows, what song I start off with. So I usually start off with I'll like read the crowd kinda and what event depending on like if it's like like a Halloween party, a Thanksgiving party, like and then the demographics of the event, and then I'll figure out what song to start with that way. That way, it kind of has more comfortability with myself too. I'm like, all right, these people are gonna probably hear this song and want to vibe with this song more. So let's start it out that way, and then that way I'm not. If people don't like these songs, that way it's not pushing them away immediately. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, that's a very creative idea. I like that. I'm gonna have to use that one. Just, but not for on stage. Just kind of dealing with people sometimes.
No.
Like in the industry, you want to be polite to everybody, but there's some people like I particularly just want to avoid
Yeah, exactly.
nicely,
Just
very
just
nicely.
knowing that it's harder. Yeah, just knowing it's harder to have a conversation with them. Be like, all right, I'm just gonna avoid that altogether.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
gets a little crazy out there, but I want to get into your music. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Mhm.
ooh, yeah. Let's see which one I want to do. Mm, it's a toss up.
Which ones you looking at trying to
We'll
decide?
do we'll do King Polo featuring Kato.
Yep, featuring Kato beats.
Yeah, we're gonna play that one. Kato Beats. Okay, definitely. Well, go ahead and tell us a little bit about this track before we play it.
So which one is this? Is After Party or number five?
I think it's After Party.
After Party. All right. So this is
Mhm.
just like this is just a club vibe. Just kind of I was searching for beats and found one, and this like as soon as I heard the beat, probably within like the first 5 seconds of hearing the beat, I already had visuals and everything in my head on how I wanted this song to go and what I wanted to do with it. And we got together on it, flew up to the studio. You know what I mean? Did the thing, hopped on the mic and kind of laid our shit down, and then we went into the we did a music video to it actually. Jewel nightclub in Manchester, New Hampshire. Here had Guild Videos come out and shoot the video. He's the one that actually shot my shot to my song TMS4, which is one of my new releases. My new singles coming. That video about to drop soon. But yeah, After Party was pretty much just kind of a vibe song. You know what I mean? Like something to set the summer off, and it was like post COVID. You know what I mean? So it's kind of
Oh,
what it
I
is.
like
Like,
it.
yeah,
I
you
already heard it, people. I like it. I like it. I love it. I love it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I really like the song. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Y'all heard it first. It's called what? After Party.
know.
Let's get it.
You can meet me at the party in the after party. Where the ladies get freaky and they wanna party. Passing bottles round and we smoking Bob Marley. Shorty said she want me in the Papa Molly. You can meet me at the party in the after party. Where the ladies get freaky and they wanna party. Passing bottles round and we smoking Bob Marley. Shorty said she want me in the Papa Molly. Pop a bean and I'm about to roll up. Sipping on lean, got me slowed up. In the gym, gon' beats, got me swolled up. Heard a real nigga, now she blow my phone up. I make the pussy for my own pleasure. Put you on game, you ain't no better. Fast pace, I ain't no slow stepper. For the ones I love, I apply full pressure. Heating up the game like a stove on. Leave her and the friends with no clothes on. Had them loving on me like it was a slow song. I ain't even say bye, life goes on. You can meet me at the party in the after party, where the ladies get freaky and they wanna party. Passing bottles round and we smoking Bob Marley. Shorty said she want me in the Papa Molly. You can meet me at the party in the after party, where the ladies get freaky and they wanna party. Passing bottles round and we smoking Bob Marley. Shorty said she want me in the Papa Molly.
Well, alright, it's going down tonight. In the bedroom we fight. Love the way that she bite. This type of circumstance make me wanna beat it up. Better yeah, eat it up. Do you want to stick or what? I got you on my side, baby, you my trophy. And all that dog and hoes, baby, that's the old me. Trap you in designer with the ice with it. Real talk, no bullshit. Dinner with the counters lit. Lobster with the crawfish. Sipping Rothschild 1874. 7,000 a bottle, better pull me up some more. When I'm in it, can't help it, I want more. When I'm in it, can't help it, I want more.
You can meet me at the party in the after party, where the ladies get freaky and they wanna party. Passing bottles round and we smoking Bob Marley. Shorty said she want me in the Papa Molly. You can meet me at the party in the after party, where the ladies get freaky and they wanna party. Passing bottles round and we smoking Bob Marley. Shorty said she want me in the Papa Molly.
That's right. 91.3 The Plug. Miss Music in the Music Shop. See what I'm saying? Boy, and let me tell you, I have got your thing on point so far. This interview is going great. Yes, I'm learning how to manipulate and work this the way I'm supposed to do it. So yeah, wasn't that smooth? You like that? That was smooth. I got it smooth for you, Daddy. Got it smooth for you. Okay, Poppy, I got you covered right here. Yes. So I love that. Like, definitely put me in the mood. Made me want to, start dancing and
Getting the
do my
vibes,
girly thing. Ooh, let me stop. I love that when I heard that, I was just like, oh, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. That's the mood. Like, when you step into a club and you just walking fresh through the doors and I hear that, man, that's it's just it's gonna get me shuffling. It is.
yeah,
I mean, and I like it. You and your boy together, definitely dope artist, definitely.
yeah,
I like his swag. I love how he came on. I like how you did it. You remind me of somebody back in the days, and I can't think of who it is. I know I'm gonna get off here and be like, "That's who the hell it was," but I like that too because then you're reminding me of people who are already in the business, and that's really good. But and it sticks in the head. So people,
exactly.
yes, like it sticks in the head. I love it. Oh my gosh! So y'all just came out. You just came straight off the track with that. Like, Lord, that yeah.
Yo,
Boy, I was watching it, and after I got through like three songs, I was like, he a little beast. I was like, yeah, all right. I'm digging it. And the hair, you had everything going now. You looking the part. I love it. I didn't
yo,
expect that. So it was really nice to see your presentation because you really look polished. You definitely show that you have got your seniority in the game. So I do see that. I do recognize that. I give you props to that and your growth as an artist, and how you
appreciate it.
developed. Yes, for sure. And I'm just loving it. And we still got like two more songs. Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Oh my lord! I'm not gonna be too much talk because some shows might talk a little more than others. But good music is good music, and I definitely want to be able to get you a little more plays than you got. You numbers doing good, but still great
Yo,
songs. Like I said,
every
it's
number is
fun,
good for real.
exciting. I like that.
Yo.
Go ahead.
Hell yeah, no, every number is good too. I like to anything like I'm the type of person like so my numbers go up, and I'm like, I'm still every day trying to get one more person face to face. Because even if you think about that, you get me one play and you play it on here, one person's gonna like it too. So that's two people. They're gonna show it to another one of their friends. That's three people, four people. You know what I mean? And it's just like you said, it just takes that one thing. Like you were checking out another artist that ran upon my stuff. You know what I mean? So that's all it really takes is just the simpleness of hitting the share button. You know what I mean? Playing it, liking it. Someone else will be like, "Oh, that song's nice. Who did that?"
hmm
So
Even doing the collabs because now I don't
yo,
like just like you said one artist. I like two artists.
exactly.
And then I see you do a collab with somebody else, and oh, now we got three.
Yo,
We got Kato Beats. Like,
yo,
that's three. You know what I mean? And y'all came from another person. That's four. Like you said, it
exactly.
does multiply. So, what would you say, in your 15 years, what would you say has been the best promotion tool for you along the way? Whether it's a
I'd have to
website
say,
or
I'd have to say the best promotion tool for me would have to have been Facebook. Um,
oh,
So Facebook would have to have been the most helpful just because of all the groups you have on Facebook and you can connect to so many people. Like I'm in over like 300 groups on Facebook and there's like 20 groups of like Spotify promotion, iTunes promotion, you know what I mean? And just artists trying to network in general too on top of building their catalog and building their fan base. I've actually got a lot of shows like when I before I started doing like Spotify and stuff like forever ago when it was hard to get on Spotify and everyone had SoundCloud. I was in SoundCloud groups that had like hundreds of thousands of followers and people in there promoting to people across the world, across the country, getting shows and collabs booked across the world and across the country, stuff like that because of it. You know what I mean? And it's like there's a lot of things with Facebook that is a downfall that most artists are like having a problem with. Like, for example, if people don't own the full rights to their song, people are getting copyrighted, stuff like that. If they don't own the beat, stuff like that. And some people don't know that you have to do things in a more as if you're going to like a radio show. You know what I mean? When you get to promo on Facebook, you have to be more censorship and more family friendly with your promotion in order to reach more people. And a lot of people don't stay in the longevity or aren't in it for the longevity to reach that point of things, or don't even have anybody on their corner to be like, listen, you can still rap about what you're rapping about, do what you're doing, but you have to present yourself in a certain way. That's why there's a lot more independent artists because they don't have the proper marketing because they don't want to sit there and conform to that. Oh, I'm not going to be a sellout. It's not being a sellout. It's learning to conform to making more money for yourself, making yourself more profitable. But some
mm-hmm,
people have that issue.
mm-hmm. Now, what advice would you give to artists who are just starting out in the music game? Since you've got 15 years deep, I mean, I know you've got some jewels that you can pull out and shine
So
off for these people and give them some knowledge for me, King. Please do.
I would definitely say just stay consistent. Don't ever let anybody tell you no or to stop doing it because a lot of people that's going to tell you to stop doing anything in your life is people that are upset that they're not doing what they want to do in life. If I would have gave up the first time someone told me to stop doing music, I would have gave up forever ago. And the majority of the people, I think it's probably been a couple of years at this point that people haven't said anything about telling me to stop doing music. And a lot of fans I have now are people that told me that I sucked 10 years ago. You know what I mean? And like just stay consistent. Do it for the right, just like anything in life. Do it for the right intentions. Don't do it for no to get the fame or get the money because you'll get it, but you're not gonna like how you get it. You know what I mean? Stay consistent. New artists definitely just show respect to other artists. Don't come in and think that just because you have a good song or you think your song is good, don't come in all cocky and with an attitude. It's gonna rub off the wrong way. Not a lot of people are gonna like it. You're not gonna make a lot of business ventures of doing so because they're gonna look at it as a liability. Show your face. Be respectful. Stay till everybody's set is finished. If you have a show, don't be the one that leaves as soon as you get done performing because that's immediately gonna be like, I never heard of this dude rapping before, and he leaves right after his set. It's probably why I've never heard of him because people don't like to network. Show face as much as you can with events. Don't pick sides when it comes to anything when it comes to music because I've learned in the music industry there's a lot of picking sides that ends up being pointless to pick sides in like a year or two because the management team or the group or whatever it may be didn't really have issues. It was like a publicity stunt type deal where it wasn't as deep as it thought, and then now just and then like just be consistent. Do as much performances as you can to interact with your fan base. Get pictures with them, talk to them, and don't just think that the social media aspect is very much needed because of the time we're in right now. But you want to do those face-to-face presentations as much as you can. Interact with them. Don't just spam people links. Talk to them. Be like, hey, I got a new song that you might like. It's this is the type of vibe it is. If you have a minute to check it out here, I'll send you the link, but don't just immediately send them the link. Have a conversation with them. How's their day going? You know, and you start a conversation to show your interest in them, not just trying to promote your thing because they're gonna be like, oh, he's trying to have a conversation with me. Oh, he does music. just small, simple things to avoid being cocky as soon as you first start getting into it, and to humble yourself too, and just have way better interactions and engagements for shows, etc.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got that right. Cause I've had like some people go to engage with me, and you're right. You know, when they start engaging a little bit in a conversation and they hit you up, you feel a little bit more comfortable. Okay, you know what I'm saying, they were nice enough to make a little conversation and go check them out. But when you see something come up because you just added them, and it's like the same thing everybody's getting sent, and you know right off the bat,
Yo,
it's you know what I mean? It's so
exactly,
promo. It's got promo on it without having promo on it. So we
exactly.
that do promo know, you know, that's promo, and it's just like, you know, okay, whatever, you know, just another one, just another one. But when people hit me up and they're like, "Hey, Miss Music, how you been? How are the kids?" Or even if they hit me up and they're like, "Hello, gorgeous, how you doing today? You know, hey, I'm a new artist and I'm trying to get some, you know, some people to listen to my music. Do you mind if in your spare time you could do that?" That'll sit on my brain if I can't do it at the moment. So later I'll end up going back when I have some free time. And I'll be thinking about that person, and I'll be like, you know what? I need to hit them. I need to hit that link up. I need to check it out,
Right.
you know? So, yeah. So it's like, you know, I think about that. So the being kind and considerate, definitely. And touching bases on groups that have little disagreements. We all have disagreements in life, people. Like, get over it. Don't take
Yep.
things so personal, and move along, little doggy, like my mother used to say. You know what I mean? Because we got a lot more issues to worry about. And you definitely have given some like excellent advice. And I'm sorry, but gotta give you your applause again, most definitely. And you know what? Sound the horns, cause honey, we have Real King in the house tonight. So yeah, salute to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We are definitely gonna get on to the next track because this one is gonna be a little bit of the, you know, smooth tone, and then we're gonna get back into turning it up before we get off this mother. So yeah. hmm The next one we got to play is going to be oh, the grown
Grown man talk with Smiz.
yes, yes, yes. It doesn't show the whole word. I mean, I'm gonna have it run smooth, but you're
Yeah,
gonna have to introduce your track.
yeah. So this is me and Smiz. It's Grown Man Talk, produced by Smiz. Shout out to Smiz. Shine Music Group. Shout out to Scott, D-Row, everybody. We shot this video at Clemento's in Manchester, New Hampshire. Shout out to my boy Greg, owner of Clemento's. Shout out to Craig, the dude who owns Global Vision, who shot this video. It's a dope video. Come and take y'all into a little side of my life real quick.
That's what it is. Let's get it, y'all.
Uncle Smizzy the go.
Get the bag for the fam, never let it fumble. Young gorilla out the jungle, always staying humble. Grown man talk, we don't understand mumble. I'm a king in the ring like who next to rumble. Get the bag for the fam, never let it fumble. Young gorilla out the jungle, always staying humble. Grown man talk, we don't understand mumble. I'm a king in the ring like who next to rumble. I don't need an ego boost, niggas used to needle shoot. Smoke 'em like the weed, I blew my camera, got do your crew. Earning what I stand on, you ain't put your mans on. Go and change the tampon before I put my hands on. Bezel on the wrist, never stepping on the brick. On the green like a tick, she gon' fiend for the dick. Super clean with a stick, triple beam, get you hit off a beam while I sip. Make 'em drown off the drip like a bomb, but to blow though. I ain't doing this for promo, niggas old. Just like Romo, surf the city on my dolo. Bitches hopping like a pogo, trying to stamp 'em with the logo. Host can't take no photos, but the chin on all my photos. Big to the flowos, I'ma leave 'em going local. Hating on my local, cause they see I'm going global. Put 'em in my focal, but I speak speaking in the vocal. You been around like a oval and still need someone to coach you. Get the bag for the fam, never let it fumble. Young gorilla out the jungle, always staying humble. Grown man talk, we don't understand mumble. I'm a king in the ring like no next to rumble. Get the bag for the fam, never let it fumble. Young gorilla out the jungle, always staying humble. Grown man talk, we don't understand mumble. I'm a king in the ring like no next to rumble.
All I ever had was hope, like Obama. That I be telling Flex, drop bombs like Osama. Why stop when I'm hotter than lava? I'm vibing, my God, I'm so poppin', will not be forgotten. That's how I'm feeling by myself, like on a daily basis. You know I've been devised a plan to get up out the basement. Moving different 22, I'm no longer adjacent. I'm in a spaceship, I'm moving out to different places. Been killing them, everybody feeling them. He bout to blow up straight through the ceiling like he's some helium. It's crazy really, I'm barely reaching my prime. They say that I'm on fire, but I'm just speaking my mind. Like even when I retire, I'll probably be on the grind. Spitting it through the wire, this time I'ma go for mine. Pressure bills a diamond, this time I'm about to shine. Smizzy on the beats and the features, I'm dropping dimes.
Get the bag for the fam, never let it fumble. Young gorilla out the jungle, always staying humble. Grown man talk, we don't understand mumble. I'm a king in the ring like no next to rumble. Get the bag for the fam, never let it fumble. Young gorilla out the jungle, always staying humble. Grown man talk, we don't understand mumble. I'm a king in the ring like no next to rumble. Get the bag for the fam.
See what I mean? He on some grown man stuff. I be trying to tell him, King Polo. I be trying to tell him.
I have two. I have two. They finding out if they haven't already.
They be some man bitches out there.
Hmm.
It's such a breath of fresh air to have you on this show. You's killing it, and your homeboy, you're gonna have to hook me up. See, there's another one. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
you're
definitely
gonna
plug
have
you
to
in
hook me up
with
with homeboy. Yeah, he's hot. He's
he
hot.
nice as well.
Yo, he real
Yeah.
nice. You know who he remind me of a little bit, but like he just because I tried to see like who they're gonna make me think of, and I know people probably care to differ, but the first person that just popped up in my head was Machine Gun Kelly.
Mm. Yeah, someone else said that to me before about that. Like they gave him those vibes. I was like, damn, okay, kinda, yeah.
Well, guess what? There's
He's
number
versatile
two.
too, though. He's versatile too.
And you know, I'm a music A&R and I've built record labels. So that coming from me, and I've been in the game 25 years. Yeah, like to make me think of somebody off the bat. And I honestly, I don't really even listen. I mean, I've heard some songs, you know what I'm saying? Like when him and Eminem was beefing, and my daughter listened to Machine Gun Kelly, so I would hear it, but I don't necessarily listen to the music. But it just reminded me of what I've heard in the past, and then the features of him, and I was just like, oh wow, okay, you know what I'm saying? You remind me of some Machine Gun Kelly, and the way he spit too, though, because he was
Mm.
real nice with his flow, and I was just like, well, who could he make me think of? And that's the first person that popped up in my head. So I have to go with that because I think that's where spirits are leading me on to. My higher self is leading me on to be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I like that because if I can pop up with at least somebody, then you're doing your job. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yo.
You're getting my attention and I'm giving you your props. So to your homeboy, yo, you killed that. He literally shit on him. Okay, King Polo, he literally did that. Like tell
That's
him I said
true.
that. But I
I
love
got
it. And
you.
your flows, you are just like I said, you a beast. Like when you come for it, you're like a bear coming out the closet. You're like rawr, lyrically,
Yo.
and I love that about you. It's so it makes me just want to kind of pick up my pen and be like, man, I listen to his flows and he kind of opens some doors lyrically in my mind. So I like that, and I like when you as artists do that. I like the lyricalness that y'all have about you. That is something that really sets y'all apart is how you can manipulate words to be, I would say, almost like quotes that stick and stay
Yo.
in your head. So I love that because sometimes I'd be like listening and I'd be like, hold on, let me run that shit back. What the heck he just said? What the fuck he just said? He said what? Lord, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I like that. I like that because that's just your creativeness as an artist. So salute to you, salute to your homeboy. Another great collab. And you know we're gonna have to play number 5.
Yo,
We're gonna have to play. And you got a lot of other favorites, so you know that means I gotta get you back on eventually. You know what I'm saying? Couple months, so we
definitely,
can
yeah, we can
get
lock in
the
whenever.
rest. The music played, cause boy, he got some fire, y'all. Go ahead and shout out your YouTube links and your Instagram, all your social media where they can find you, Spotify, whatever you
So
got over there.
everywhere. So I have my website kingpolo.org that has a lot of my links on there for my socials and my Spotify playlist, etc. Then you can also go to your Google browser or whatever internet browser you use and just type in King Polo 603. All my socials will pull up and all my music stuff as well. I have my Google Knowledge panel, so you can literally just type in King Polo musician. That'll pop up as well with all my other stuff. So it's really pretty much easy to find me. I usually tell everyone King Polo 603 in your whatever browser you use. Just type it in, and if you use like Ask Jeeves or whatever you use, Google, you know what I mean? It's gonna pop right up there. It's gonna be like, okay, King Polo, musician, New Hampshire, and all my stuff's gonna be right there.
All right, all right. Well, you know what? We also got you on the music shop, which is on Spotify. So if y'all are on Spotify, and you know what, King Polo, send me when we get done here, send me your link to your
Okay.
Spotify because I want to add your song to my playlist, and I'm gonna start building my playlist whether they're on the show or not. So if
Yep.
y'all need, y'all need some free light over here. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Just hit
Definitely.
me up with your links in my inbox and let me know it's for your Spotify play for my Spotify playlist, the music shop. You can find us on Spotify, the music shop playlist. That's the name of the playlist, the music shop playlist. And like I said, I'll add all y'all to the playlist and we'll try to get like a really big playlist going. And that way, if people are on Spotify, they can just go to the playlist and they can hit the tracks and look y'all up and be like, oh, I seen them on the show. You know what I'm saying? Let me check out the music. So definitely the shows, I mean, the songs that we have featured today, if you can send those to me, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
I got
Those
you.
up, fan favorites, any type of music y'all have that are fan favorites, definitely send that to me. Because I would love to get a little playlist going for the music shop. Also y'all can check out the music shop videos, the music shop music. I also have a playlist on YouTube called the music shop playlist. Y'all can check it out. A playlist for the music shop for every episode we've done. So y'all can definitely check that out. We definitely have the third song, number 5, again with Kato Beats.
Yep. It's supposed to be off a project we got. We still work on the project. The project's called Untitled, and every song is going to be it's like number one, number two, number three. We doing it that way. We just kind of like, all right, we just gonna put this together and just record a bunch of stuff, and then we'll decide when we put it together. Like that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be called Untitled. The album's gonna be called Untitled. This is one of the songs off it that we shot a video to. So it's gonna be dope. We had one of our boys, Breezy, do the video. Breezy Visuals. He did what other video did he do? He did that video. He did the video to number 5. He did my video to TMS, TMS 2. He did a few videos for us. He did my video to Celebrate also. But oh yeah, shout out to Breezy for that. Shout out to Kato Beats. The song's number 5. Dope song. Y'all better go check it out.
I definitely have to say the visuals are on point, and all the videos that you're doing so far. Like I totally dig it. So yeah, shouts out to the guy who shot your film because he
Yeah,
on point with it. And I
yeah,
noticed something too. I wanted to give him a compliment on because I'm offered like it's a team. It's team. Regardless of whether or not you're all paying for services, it's still a team unit. It becomes a team unit. 'Cause
exactly.
that's his work. That's your work. That's y'all's work together. So I definitely want to shine light on the work. Not just your music because it's their visuals that makes your music pop too.
Exactly.
People don't understand that. So definitely want to give him his credits because he did his thing for your video.
Yeah.
So yeah, shouts out to him. And well, let's go ahead and get into the next track, Poppy. Let's do this. Here you go. All right, y'all. This is the Music Shop. This is Miss Music, and you're listening to 91.3 The Plug. Let's get it, baby.
Kato Beats.
You live by the gun, you die by the gun. These niggas don't play. That's why I pray. Niggas die every day. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. These niggas don't play. That's why I pray. Niggas die every day.
Drink water by the gallon. Got a fine queen, I'ma drown in. Spit fire like a dragon. She gon' ride for me like a Aladdin. Ain't no Uber, that's my shooter. We maneuver, shooting Rugers. Bazookas right through you. The sawed off that'll move her. Niggas get locked up, put down in the ground and it hurt me. Gotta sell my story to them, even if it's commercially. Put my seed in the industry, make history and they miss me. So every time they mention me, you hear a little bit of jealousy.
Live by the gun, you die by the gun. These niggas don't play. That's why I pray. Niggas die every day. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. These niggas don't play. That's why I pray. Niggas die every day. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. These niggas don't play. That's why I pray. Niggas die every day. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. These niggas don't play. That's why I pray. That's why I pray. Niggas die every day. Hey, hey. Shit. She love me, she love me, she love me, she love me. I know that she do. I know that she do. She'll kill for a man. She will. Do whatever that I tell her to do. Have my back many nights. See the op, she gon' fight. Better yet, she gon' bite. Your head off over spite. Riding around me and my girlfriend. Level headed, but she love the scene. Hitting niggas in they neck and chin. Telling me she wanna do it again. She a pit bull, a terrier. Got the hardest niggas scared of her. Yeah, they know that she keep it 100. Ain't no barking, yeah, they all curves. By the gun, these niggas don't play. That's why I pray. Niggas die every day. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. These niggas don't play. That's why I pray. Niggas die every day. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. These niggas don't play. That's why I pray. Niggas die every day. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. These niggas don't play. That's why I pray. Niggas die every day.
Yeah. Miss Music. You're listening to the Music Shop. 91.3 The Blog. Yeah. King Polo. That's right. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Boy, I love that song. I do. I love that song. Yes, I do, because it says a message, like, and something that, I grew up hearing a lot, my Tupac is you live by the gun, you die by the gun. So, it's spreading knowledge. And I like that, I like that you take your initiative and your opportunity to go ahead and put things together that can be influential or eye-opening to
Exactly.
make a change.
That's how I
And
try to do it.
I salute you for that, King, because we need more of that, Yeah, we need
Exactly. We
more
gotta do
people
this.
to step up. And your party records, like, you're great at party records. Keep doing that, because, like, I'm loving that club shit you be coming up. I was thinking about that. I was like, I really like the club stuff. I want to keep seeing you do
Hmm.
that. I like the different styles. Totally love it. But don't take that style out, because that's definitely hot.
Yeah, everyone's
I'm a
telling me it's
club
club style. They like
person.
it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I like stuff that, like, I grew up in clubs my whole life. So it's like, I cannot, I can't, I love the club music and I love the mixture. So Kato BC was hot. He killed his track. You killed your track. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, you're getting your message out there. So I definitely want to say salute to y'all, and keep doing what you do. What is it that you got planned for the future? Go ahead and tell us. Let us know.
So right now, pretty much the plan for the future. I got my third album dropping in June of next year. Until then, I'm pretty much just doing shows, interviews, collabs, and promoting my Polo season album, which I just dropped back in February. And then, like in the background, I'm just gonna work on the new album. You know what I mean? And while I'm venturing out to other states, etc., to do performances, I'm gonna Hopefully, my game plan is to lock in with artists from each state to do a song or two with while I'm out there, do some visuals, you know what I mean? Maybe a radio interview while I'm in the city too. And just kind of document and start doing the behind the scenes, like document behind the scenes for me promoting Polo season, but also start cooking up for my third album and just kind of enjoying the moment, you know what I mean?
Most definitely. You gotta take a little bit of rest after a lot of work. Trust me.
You know?
It's hard. It's hard at times for me to pull away. I'd be like, man, I just gotta do this. Like, so I try to like get everything done now so that I can do that, so I don't feel like guilty for taking like a day off or a two. You know what I'm saying? It's just, well, I'll be putting in some work lately. Like last month, this month with the music shop, I just uploaded 14 episodes. So you're the 15th episode. Yes,
Yeah.
so I'm at 15 already since like September or August, the end of August or something. I gotta look back and see what the
Yeah.
date was, but yeah. So, that's a lot of interviews within 2 months. I got a magazine article coming up. Y'all got to make sure you check it out. I'll let y'all know on the release date.
Definitely.
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully they'll start watching the show and find a few of y'all that they're interested in, and invite you over to, be featured in the magazine. So shouts outs to Indifferential magazine, indifferential.com. Oh my God, I'd be struggling with that word. I'm so good at words, you would think that I would not struggle with a word, but I'm not perfect. That's one of them. But yeah, check out indifferential.com, and check out their magazine over there because they feature artists and producers and a whole bunch of stuff. They have like really cool stuff. So I can't hate on them. But thanks to them and shouts out to them. And anyone through the plug and Miss Music at the Music Shop. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But let's get to now that you've done your interview and you got these plans set up. Hmm. Let's see. How long do you think it's gonna be for you to do all this touring that you're trying to do?
Probably not long. I mean, I got shows booked up for the rest of the year. I even got shows booked up at the
Oh,
beginning of the year too. So like, everything's kind of just one of those things where I'm just like, all right, I'm just like I got a show pretty much every week or every
yeah.
other
Spill the
week.
beans. Spill the beans. Where you
So
going?
like I have November 10th coming up. I have a show in Manchester, New Hampshire at 603 Bar and Grill. November 30th, I have a show out in Worcester, Mass at Electric Haze. December, I don't remember the exact venue for the December one, but there's a December event. And then I'll actually be out in where is it? Somewhere, and I gotta exactly check the place, but it's somewhere out in Florida, like the end of January with I forget the exact. I don't even know. There's some like little blog spot out there that I tapped in with a couple months ago that did promo one of my songs, and they booked a show with me. But it's like January 28th is gonna be the event. I just forget what venue it is.
Yeah, I was sitting here and Spirit was like, "Oh no, he's not done yet. There's something
Yeah,
more he's got to give you. What is he doing? Like, what is he really doing?" So I was like, when you got onto it, I was like, "Oh, he caught on, yeah." Because
yeah,
you know what, we got people from watch who they watch from everywhere. So
exactly.
you may be spitting out something that somebody's watching and they want to see you perform. So most definitely, yeah. If you could spit that out, I'm so grateful. Go ahead and shout out your links again. That way they can find you, and everybody make sure you run up his likes, comments, share, subscribe. Go to his YouTube, hit his little notification bell so you know when something pops up, you get in the notification on it. But go ahead and shoot those out for us one last
Yep.
time.
So King Polo 603 for all my social media, and then King Polo for all my streaming platforms. So like iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, etc. Or you can just go to my website kingpolo.org, or just type in King Polo 603 into your internet browser, and everything will pop up too. All my websites, socials, streaming platforms, merch, videos, events, all that stuff.
Oh, it's been such a pleasure having you on today. I really
I
appreciate you
appreciate it.
taking out your time, yeah, to come and chat it up with me and let me stream your music and give you a little bit more exposure. So I definitely appreciate you. Um, Yo, good luck to you and everything you got
Thank
going
you.
on.
I appreciate it.
Most
Thank you.
definitely. All right, King. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I got a promo coming up, so if y'all want to stick around, we got a new artist. I got a feature, and this is coming from the higher bosses. So, but if you do want your song featured on the show at the end, we can hook it up. We can work out a little something to hit the cash app. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off this new artist now. This new artist, his name is Keith Picasso. Keith Picasso. So I want y'all to check it out, and I'll see you next time on the Music Show with Miss Music. Bye, babies. Later.
Lolo, turn that up. Fuck a nigga, fuck a bitch, and fuck a cop. I'm GD crazy, baby nigga, fuck a op. On my mama, if it's drama, duck the shot. I don't really give a fuck, you thug or not. Every nigga in my city hug a block. I guess they rather be outside and love a thot.
I be stacking up chips like Lego. Badass bitch bag matching my stilettos. In it full of paper, same color as a gecko. I'm laying on the boat across the water where the deck low. Rolling up some petrol, I ain't got no service. Still I got my metro, don't need no disturbance. Drowning me, I let go, I'm floating to the surface. These niggas set you up slow and take you down on purpose. Facts.